You ain't even on me. Yeah. Fall back too close. You ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north.
In the world of boxing, every fighter has a story.
Let's go. I love this shit.
This is the story of Chris Matthews, known to many as the Man of Steel, a fighter, a warrior, a name the world will soon remember. Chris wasn't born with a silver spoon. He was born with grit. But where does that fire come from? What lit the spark?
When my brother first showed me a Floyd Mayweather fight.
James walking into a convention of bankers.
I had no idea who Floyd Mayweather was. I was a huge Anderson Silva fan, so I loved UFC. Man, the first memory I saw Floyd fight Arturo Gatti.
Gatti's trying to load up, and Mayweather knew he nailed him with 3.
Gatti's got 3 points.
And he's getting nailed because of the jab. Buddy McGirt may be stopping it.
It's over, yeah.
Well, talk about the corner enough to make a decision.
That made me fall in love with boxing right there.
It wasn't just a memory, it was ignition, a spark that would light the path to war. But what made him stay on that path? What made him choose this life again and again?
What inspired me to pursue boxing was mainly just from getting in trouble as a kid, man, fighting a lot. And my grandpa used to box, so he took me to the gym, told me, hey, you're going to have to start learning how to fight people that are better than you. That way you kind of teach me a lesson. But then I started going to the gym. I boxed the best guy there, beat him up. And from there, it was just kind of up. It was just like, man, like this is something I really love and I want to do and pursue. I think I can be good at it.
There's a difference between chasing a dream and building one. Chris didn't just follow a passion. He committed to it, bled for it, suffered with it. Boxing isn't just what he does. It's who he's become. The ring taught him lessons no classroom could.
This shit is hard, man. But you know it's going to pay off.
About struggle, about survival, about life.
If it was easy, I think everybody would do it, you know what I mean? You know, you have to have patience and perseverance because this boxing stuff doesn't happen overnight. There's people that have been doing this since they were 3 and 4 years old. And it's just like anything in life, you have to put the work in to get something out. So boxing has really showed me that even when it comes to doing business or your work ethic, you have to keep pushing and put the work in and just trust the process that God's going to work it out.
Through wins and losses, through pain and growth, boxing gave him perspective. It showed him how to take hits in and out of the ring and keep moving forward.
Next few years, definitely want to be undisputed world champion, man. Really put my name out there, have people know who I am, you know, and make sure I make an impact on my community, not just here, but in Seattle as well, where I'm from. And letting everybody know, man, this is something you can really achieve, you know, in every facet of life, man. I also want to be able to give back and show people that boxers are more than just athletes. We can be businessmen too and make money outside of the ring and just, you know, show people a different side of us boxers.
But surviving isn't enough for Chris Matthews. The Man of Steel doesn't train just to endure. He trains to evolve, to leave a mark, to chase the kind of greatness only earned through sacrifice.
Always make sure you're the last one to leave the ring. Look. Psychological.
Every fighter has a breaking point. That round where you feel the weight of it all, the voices telling you to quit, the pain begging you to stay down. Chris Matthews has had his share, but he never folded. He found something inside. Steele.
I'll say the most challenging part of my boxing career so far would have been getting shot because I was told that I would never be able to box again after I got shot. And I really just put myself in my own kind of rehab, did my thing, and the doctors are like, I don't know how you did it. Like, you can go back to boxing. And I think that really showed me, like, I had divine intervention. God really wants me to be in this for a reason.
That pain, that pressure, it's where diamonds are made. Or in this case, steel.
I'll say the main thing that drives me to keep pushing right now, besides, you know, obviously everybody wants the fame, the money, will be my kids. You know, I feel like they look at me like a superhero. So if I don't see this through, then they're going to look at me like, well, dad didn't pursue his dream. So I say my kids and my family is really what pushes me to keep going every day.
He doesn't want to be remembered for highlight reels. He wants to be remembered for the message, never quit, never fold, never give them the satisfaction.
We make a champion here, man. For real.
Because Chris Matthews is more than a fighter. He's a symbol of struggle, of perseverance, of what it looks like to rise when everything tells you to stay down. He wasn't handed this path. He carved it, scar by scar, punch by punch. The world tried to count him out, but the man of steel doesn't quit. He rewrites the story. This is more than boxing. This is a legacy in the making. This is the man of steel, Chris Matthews. Rise of a champion.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic.